Good afternoon. We're back. Retirement Route 38. Sitting here on the deck, just wondering how the weather's going to be tomorrow. We had a beautiful day today. It got a little warm. But we've been thinking and having some thoughts. And I am Peggy, and I am the director of this video. And Catfish is one of my participants. And he wants to talk to you today about some good things and some things that's been happening, and he wanted to share. So I thought I would give him a chance because he always wants to talk when I'm not videoing. But as soon as I start to video, he wants to tell me what to do. So let's see how well he can follow along today. So we are original. Remember this. This is an original channel with original people, with original thoughts, original lifestyle for retired people. So today, Catfish, can you tell us what's been on your mind and some thoughts you had that you want to share today?
Well, I got a phone call from my grandson, and he was telling me that he got his DOT physical card yesterday. A1 job after he came by and said some prayer of encouragement. So we done right good. He done right good with that. And I'm right proud of him that he got his card ready to start taking his training classes for his CDLs. And that's basically it.
So, Catfish, if you can talk a little louder, I think that would help our family that's watching. That's what I need a mic, but my daughter says she won't give me one. We'll wait on that. But in the meantime, he has a real loud voice, and I know he can talk louder than what he's talking. So in that thought, what else do you want to share about the phone calls we've been getting about the election? And one young lady had an idea, and we want to share her idea and what his thoughts were from what she said. So can you tell us about the phone call?
I would tell you about that phone call, but I cannot tell you about that phone call.
You can't call no names.
I can't tell you about the name.
But just tell just tell what she said. She called me,
yeah,
and said that she was upset.
She was very upset, and I told her not to worry about it. You just got to go through this and prepare yourself the best way you know how to. I told her trouble don't last always. Just seek God first, and He will direct your path. You're not gonna die over this. Just do the best you can and try to get along with everybody. It's gonna be rough on some people, but if you're got your feet planted on solid ground, you will be okay.
Yes, but that's not all his thoughts were on that. So he decided to make a little fun out of it.
No, it's not fun. I was trying to say that I was telling her a situation, and I don't want to tell.
Well, he had a thought.
No, well, I had a thought, but I'm not going to say that right now because it might not be a joke, or everybody might not like it, what I'm saying. So, let's go to the next grandchild.
So what you want to say about your granddaughter that you were talking about yesterday, driving a six-wheeler?
Well, that one there, I'm right proud of her. She's been driving a six-wheeler now for about, probably about a year, over a year. And she's been doing so good that she got a big promotion, and she's training people, and she's gonna start training more and more people, which is gonna make her job a little bit easier. Now, the job that she's doing this time of year, they start getting real busy. I cannot tell you the company, I don't think I can. But I'm right proud of her, and she was so happy last night. She was calling her mom. Of course, her mom was busy doing her old job, but she just had to tell her grandpa, and she said, "I call and tell you, grandpa, because she just want to follow behind some of the stuff that I've been doing." And I know everybody can't be in the same business that I was, but in the long haul, uh, her dad have a trucking business, and he's doing pretty good. He'll start uh, adding on more and more trucks to his fleet, and so that's why my grandson wants to get his CDL so he can help her.
And the short story to that is, grandson was having difficulty getting his uh, DOT, what is it called?
DOT card.
Card.
So now he got his DOT
After
physical.
after
and
we prayed with him.
After he prayed with him and everything, he said, "My life seemed like this week," and that's no joke.
Today.
He said he told us this week he's in a better place. He just called me. Said he's outside walking the dog. Feel good about that, and feel good about. He's been under a lot of stress, but you know he said after we prayed for him and he's got his DOT card, and things just seem like it turned around a whole lot better for him.
Yes, because he said that he really wanted to drive truck, and there was a couple of things blocking him from getting his card. But after the prayer yesterday, it seemed like the Lord heard us praying, and his heart changed towards a lot of things, and he began to realize that he can't do nothing without God. So he got his card today, and we are so happy. We prayed for him yesterday, and today God came through. That's what kind of God we serve. We
Yeah.
serve a God that never leave us. All we got to do is draw in closer to him, and he shall provide everything that we need. And I want my husband, Catfish, to talk about how he drove truck, but what was his favorite truck to drive?
Oh, my favorite truck was to drive was a Peterbilt. Uh, I had in between times. I loved it. Peterbilt, pretty nice truck, roomy, classy, but also I would say I had a beautiful international, nice lot of room in that.
A sleeper?
Yeah, sleeper. I first started off with a day cab. I drove that thing for about probably 5 years, and it was so bad, so ugly. Not
It was
talking
a. It
truck.
was, the truck wasn't pretty.
It wasn't pretty, but
It did the
it
job.
did the job, and it took me from here A to B. And the thing about it might not look good, but that thing never did break down. It's just so ugly, duck. It was so ugly, and this is God's honest truth. It was so ugly, and the trailer that I was hooked on back of it. I was coming home, dropped my load off, and DOT man pulled me over. And this is funny. Like God's honest truth. He pulled me over and said, "I just want to look at your papers, your logbook, and everything. I just want to check the trucker." I said, "Why?" He said he didn't think the thing was worthy to be driving on the road. But he said, I
Go ahead.
put my hands up. He said after he gave me DOT inspection on the truck and everything, and he said, "Amazing, everything is so perfect on this truck." I said, "Well, we try to keep up the par because we know that was a
Your
hard thing to
livelihood.
do.
Yeah, your
You know,
livelihood.
that was my livelihood.
Yes.
But I stayed on that truck for a mighty long time.
And
But I love it shifting. If you're a joke, she shifts pretty good and everything. But yeah, I like that truck. Now I'm gonna tell you that's the first truck that I had that had jake brakes, because the first job I had, it was a plain truck, never had jake brake. A nice job. I used to deliver boxes, paper boxes, and I would go to work early at night, right around what I would call around 1 o'clock, and I'll be done by 9 in the morning. And I want to work a little bit longer, but I was making good money until my cousin, my friend, came by, and he was driving his truck, and he came by, and them Jake brake, well, they got to me. And he said,
Oh, you like the sound of it?
oh yeah, them Jake brake, man, that was nice. And he said, we got an opening. You want to come work with us? I said, yeah, let me go work with you. And I quit that job, good job, benefits and all this, that, and other, to drive this truck with free Jake brake. Don't let a pretty truck and those Jake brake fool you. I would tell you, stay with the money.
All right, you have heard his thoughts and his explanation and idea on how he survived the trucking business before he retired, and how his first truck, and how excited he was. Well, we want to say that God is still good, and anyhow, and we just hope and pray that you have a good day for the rest of your day. Like and subscribe, hit those buttons so we can bring more videos to you, and then we can introduce some of the people later that we are talking about. So stay tuned, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because we are trying to build our channel. So for that, we must say good evening. What do you have to say?
I would say good evening. We'll see you the next time, tomorrow sometime. Like and subscribe the video.
Thank you, and have a good evening.